Hi guys, so in today's video I have a whole bunch of EVPs for you and some really cool images of some very interesting entities. So on April 3rd, 2022, I peered into the dark void. That is the experiment I did. I wanted to contact the master of the void. He turned out to be a pretty nasty character. I decided I didn't want to talk with him, but several other entities came through, and they were the Haitian Voudon Experiments that I have already here on YouTube, 1, 2, and 3. This is the 4th experiment. I didn't do a whole lot with this one. I didn't get quite as extensive. I just was mainly trying to get answers to some questions, find out more about who they are. So I think I said it was the 4th experiment. Actually, it was the 4th follow-up, so it's the 5th experiment. I did get a lot of really cool EVPs and some really, really good EQZ images that I'm going to show you here. One of the biggest entities I spoke with is Vega, and that's this entity that you're seeing right here. He is not a demon. He is, however, a malevolent, non-human entity from another dimension. Vega is from a world of beings that are actually long-headed beings. They all have like really elongated heads. So I called them the long-headed beings, and they corrected me and told me that they're called the Ropayans. So, and I am also building some kind of a paranormal device I'm in the middle of. So, Vega has been very generously giving me some advice on building this device and how I can be more successful with it. The things that he's told me about, I checked into, and between my own knowledge of physics and different things like that, things checked out pretty good. So anyway, I'm going to share this with you. If you haven't seen the first several videos, I have links in the description. Check them out. They're pretty cool. Let's get started. You can answer my questions first. Is there something I can call you so I don't have to keep saying long-headed being? Who is Lindy? Someone said that they want to waste him. Who said that and why?
Burning down.
What is that? What is Ropayans or Ropians? Name of your world?
No.
Heck no. And why did you say that word?
No.
So they said that Ropayans wasn't the name of their world, and we do find out what that is in my next video. But Ropayans is the name of their race of beings. So instead of calling them the long-headed beings, now I can call them the Ropayans. What is your purpose? Are you a good or evil being? What did you mean by turning despair into panic? What was that meant for? What is the work that you do for him? So this is when I first met Vega, and I really didn't get much of a chance to ask him a lot of things yet or get to know him better. When I asked what is the work that you do for him, him meaning Josh of the Squask, which is the other race of beings that I discovered a while back, it turned out to be where they were actually sent here by Josh to watch me. That's a whole story for another video, but it was funny how they said, won't tell, you're on your own. After I ended up spending some time speaking with Vega, he did end up telling me what was going on, and it seemed like he really ended up more on my side than the side of the squaw. So there was a win there. Is Josh the reason why you came here to talk with me? So the questions that are coming up have to do with getting better communication between me and the spirit world, getting some advice on my device, and even a little bit about the other race of beings, the Squask, and Josh, who is their leader. So that's what this is all about. What kind of microchip? What do I do with this microchip? What did you mean by open the portal, get the atoms through? What does that mean? How do I get the atoms through? And does the atoms that you're talking about have anything to do with the microchip you're trying to tell me about? What is my trying to do in my life?
Which is
Why do I keep getting answers like that? What does that mean? Who is Lord Vellum? Do you want me to come into your world? What name can I call you by? What is a dark challenger? Are you just trying to challenge me, trying to change me over to your side, or is this all wrong and you have a different purpose?
it's the same. It's the same.
What is Josh's real name? Are you a djinn? How about the picture here on the right? Also looks like a long-headed being. Is this being you? Anything else you'd like to say to me?
Recording.
Yes, we're still going to be recording, so please stay.
Recording.
Who is Lindy? What is that? What is Ropaeans? What is your purpose? What is your purpose? Did you volunteer to work for Josh? So I was getting really suspicious that perhaps these Ropaeans were sent here because of Josh of the Squask. So I asked, did you volunteer to work for him? Like, I was wondering why they were here, or maybe it was something else. But I wanted to ask. Well, according to the answer, I guess I pretty much hit on that. What is the work that you do for him? Yep, I knew they were watching me. Is Josh the reason why you came here to talk with me? What kind of microchip? What is your mission's purpose? How do I get the atoms through the portal? And does the atoms that you're talking about have anything to do with the microchip you're trying to tell me about? What says the microchip and pushing the atoms through a portal, how do they correspond? Like, how do they work together? What is trying to do in my life? What does that even mean? Follow him for what? The purpose here. Are you here in place of Josh and Chris? Are you here in place of Josh and Chris? Who is Lord Vellum? What did you mean when you said think with the Bible? What does that mean? Are you referring to Nephilim? Are you referring to the Nephilim? My move to do what? For those of you who are not familiar with EQZ spirotechnology imaging, it is a method that I have designed over the last several decades and with 41 years of experience. So a lot of time and effort went into this to be able to get the kind of images that I do get. Just because of the nature of each experiment, EQZ imaging can show things that are pertinent to that experiment, but it also draws in energies and entities that have like energies. So that means anything could literally come out. You could get numbers, you could get animals, you could get non-human entities, deceased entities. And it's not just very random, it is attracted to the kind of energy that the experiment is all about. So a lot of them are very pertinent images, like the long-headed beings. You've seen a few of them with the EVPs. So you'll see things that are very relevant to the experiment, and you'll see things that were attracted to the experiment. So this was the 5th experiment in a total of 7 from the Haitian Voudon Experiments. And I'm starting to work more with Vega because he's been giving me a lot of information about not just only who the Ropayans actually are, but helping me with my paranormal work. And I mean, it's a good deal. Now, do I trust them? Well, I don't trust any malevolent entity or any entity really that I don't know. So no, but I do check everything out, and it's extremely interesting. I'm learning a lot from them, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's some cool surprises coming up in the next ones, so stay tuned for that. This is Shar with Psychic Miss Paranormal, Elite Paranormal Specialist. Have a good night.